it pains me so much to see people not take themselves seriously throughout their life's journey and adventure and treat themselves as if they were a broken smoke alarm. Like, smoke alarm, there's a fire, it alerts you, it gets you up and out as quick as possible. You already know what to do. But when thoughts of doubt, judgment, implanted in you by social conditioning tell you to doubt yourself, that you're not a baddie, that you're not enough, you don't treat it like a fire alarm going off trying to save your life. It's that lack of self-awareness of when you get stuck in your head that cripples so many people and keeps them in a nice little hum and lull of just the constant thoughts that are running in their mind that they choose to just let trigger them over and over and over again. They don't react less. They don't establish execution of massive self-awareness to take massive action to get out of their heads. And I just watch the same people just, I kind of got over this thing, but now something else, and now something else. And it's like, yo, you're enough. You don't need to fix anything. Yo, you're a baddie. You always look bad. You're just tripping. You're stuck in your head. And I'll just tell people the same thing over and over again. It's like watching someone travel back in time in a time loop over and over, and they don't learn from the reference experiences. So I challenge you to do what I did. And short story time. Once I realized, hey, you can take action to change things, I was like, okay, wow, that's a great level of self-awareness. What if every day you could feel like you were enough and you look like a baddie? Well, okay, if it's possible, why not do it? So now every time I looked at myself in the mirror, I would just say, hey, wow, you are fine. You are amazing. Obviously from a place of delusion, because I was just doing it for the sake of the science experiment. But I was the variable. Every day my perspective was the variable, but the constant was that every time I would have a moment where I would catch myself and be like, oh, I was drifting off daydreaming, I was stuck in my head, I was stifled, I'd stop and be like, wow, you're amazing, wow, you're a baddie, you are so fine, like, look at you. Look at how amazing it is that matter has coalesced and formed into a mass that gives you a vessel to experience life through. Look at that. Look at how amazingly rare it is that you're alive, that you're a human who's conscious and has set themselves apart from the masses by saying, hey, you know what? Death to social conditioning. I am now free. And over and over again, the variable I would experiment with is my perspective throughout the day. The constant reinforcing that deep self-love and deep reconditioning to eradicate social conditioning. And over time, I eventually put in enough reps to make it so that just like that fire alarm, my default state is that boom, whoa, get out, go, run, never turn back. What are you doing here? That's right. You got out. Woo! You just saved yourself. Wow, you're amazing. Look at that. You just saved yourself from dying with regrets right there, from continuing on that same time loop of doubt and judgment. And that firewall of boundaries and standards has been fortified in me ever since I just chose to take action. If you know it's possible, use your self-awareness to make your default state to keep yourself in check. If you had a clone of yourself, you'd be rooting for you all day like, yo girl, yo sis, keep crushing it. Nah, don't trip out. I got you. I got your back. I got you. I'm here for you. And that would be, hopefully, your relationship with yourself if you had a clone of yourself. You look out for each other. So you don't need a clone to do that. If you have self-awareness, then obviously sometimes you'll drift into thought, you'll get stuck in your head, but other times you'll actually use that self-awareness to choose to win, as opposed to choosing to stay stagnant where you'll die with regrets. And you can choose to play yourself, but once I realized, hey, just like you can program a computer, you can condition your mind, recondition yourself to get the fullness out of your life's experience. And I say, hey, get out of your head in pretty much every single video in different ways, saying the same thing, because so many people have chosen to settle for less. And I don't want that to be you. But hey, it is what it is. Live your life. Don't gotta listen to me. I'm just saying from my personal experience, I was like, there are life hacks out there. Let me create my own life hack. If I'm the only version of me that will ever exist, I for sure am not going to choose to lose to myself. That'd be crazy. But if you want to be crazy, I mean, crazy can be fun. You can live a stifled life and still have fun. But I'm trying to live forever out here and be lit forever. So I'm going to be lit. And I'm not going to stifle myself. I hope you do the same.